welcome you again to the online video class of computers. Children, I'm so proud that you all have attended the online exam and make it a success. You all have done very well in the exam. Now children, one more important thing that soon we'll be having our half-yearly exams. So for that also you have to prepare yourself and you have to work very hard. Now children, it's my humble request to keep yourself updated with the Padhe Bharat app because all the instructions will be sent to you through that app only. Okay, so it is better to keep yourself updated, your phone updated with the current diary app. And children, complete your assignments on time because that will also be awarded, that we will also award you marks for that. Okay children, now we'll continue with our routine, the same routine as we were doing before. So let us get started with our syllabus. Okay children, so this is your book ICSE Understanding Computer Studies. Now children, as we have done with the chapter number 4, that is the Internet Web Browser. Children, in this chapter we have discussed about the computer network. That a computer network is a collection of various computers which are connected together in order to share the information. Okay, now we have already discussed about the advantages of a computer network. Next we have studied about the types of network. How many types of networks are there? In this book it is given only 2 types, that is local area network and wide area network. Local area network, it is a network which is established within a small area, and wide area network, it is spread across the world. Okay, next we have studied about the various devices which are required for an internet connection, and they are what? They are computer, telephones, internet service providers like BSNL, Jio, Vodafone, etc. Modem also is required, and a web browser. Few examples of web browser are Google Chrome, Opera, Internet Explorer, and etc. Okay children, next we have studied about a few terms that is related to the internet, like Uniform Resource Locator. Now what is a URL? See children, it is a unique address by which we identify any website. Okay, like for example, if you want to search for the website of Disney, so we have to write down the URL like www.disney.com. so these www.disney.com is what? It is a URL, it is a unique web address of the website. Okay, next children, we have studied about the hyperlink. Now what is a hyperlink? It is a link which connects web pages to each other. Okay, if you want to visit another web pages, we have to click on the links which are provided in the form of written in the form of blue line, blue color and all. Okay, now when we move our mouse pointer on any on a hyperlink, the shape of the mouse pointer gets changes in the form of a shape of a hand. Okay, it means that it is a link. When you click on it, you will get to the next new web page. Okay, next we have studied about the World Wide Web. It is www. It is a collection of pages, interrelated pages across the internet. Okay, these pages may include text, images, sounds. Okay, now in World Wide Web, people can access any information. Okay, if you are using internet, you can access to the you can access any information, you can search for any information on the internet through World Wide Web. Okay, now web browser. See children, if we like if you want to draw something on a computer, you need a software like Paint, Tux Paint, isn't it? It's the same way if you want to access if you want to open internet, you need a software that is web browser. Like for example, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, these all are web browsers and they help you to access and view different websites. Okay children, it helps you to connect to the web server and sends a request for information. It receives the information and displays the content. Means if you want to search for any information, it takes your information, it takes the data, and it will give you the information and displays all the content whatever you want on your computer screen. Okay children, Next, we have studied about the Internet Service Provider, that is ISP. These are the organizations and institutions that provides facility of Internet services. Okay. To access internet on your computer, you would require internet service providers. They will give you an account by which you can access to the internet. Okay, children. Few ISPs are BSNL, Airtel, Aircel, Jio, Vodafone, etc. Okay. Next, net surfing we have studied about. Net surfing is a kind of a web surfing in which you can search for any information by going from one page to another page. Means you will surf on internet and keep on searching on the information if you without. It is a kind of a waste of a time. Okay. It includes loading of web pages, reading them, chatting with others. So the children, it may be a great waste of time because even it could be dangerous when you are involving in it aimlessly, unnecessarily if you are involving in it. It is a kind of a waste of a time. Okay. Next, we have studied about the different components of a web browser window. Okay. See children, here it is given. Here, this is a browser window here. Many buttons are present on it and we have discussed about them also, that a menu bar, history button, back and forward buttons, address bar is present there, new tab is also present there, stop button, refresh button, download button, home button. These all are the buttons which are present on a web browser window. Next, we have studied about the search engine. Now children, what is a search engine? Search engines are the software. It is a set of a program which helps you to search for an information. What you have to do, you have to just simply write down the word which you are looking for. Just simply write a single word and it will give you the information related to that word. All the information it will, the keyword, the word which you press, you will enter in the search box. It will display the list of information on the web page as per your topic. Okay, some most common search engines are Google and Yahoo. Some more examples are Alta Vista, Lycos, MSN. These all are the examples of search engines. Okay. So now children, these are what we have already discussed in our previous videos. Now today I'll be going to start with the exercises questions given on page number 75. Most of you have done wrong answers in the book, so for those who have done, it's okay, just recheck from here. But those who have written the wrong answers, they can correct from here also. Okay, so no need to write down the wrong answers in your book. Okay, so it is just a good practice in which we will do revision also. Okay children, so let us get started with solving the objective part of the exercises. So be ready with your pencil and open page number 75. So now here comes the first question. Write true or false for each statement. First one is, when internet service is disconnected, it means you are now online. No children, write down false. When we get disconnected with the internet service, it means we are offline. Okay. Second, Google is one of the most powerful search engine. Yes children, true. It is one of the most powerful search engine. Yahoo is also one of the most powerful search engine, but mostly we use Google. Now come to the third one. Net surfing means connecting to internet. No children, right? And false. Now fourth one. When you move mouse pointer over a hyperlink, the mouse pointer takes the shape of a hand. Yes children, right? And true. Now come to the fifth one. Modem is a device that converts digital signals to analog signals and vice versa. Yes children, write down true. Children, modem is a kind of a device which converts the digital signals. Now let us take an example. This is a computer. Okay, a computer is an electronic device. That's why it sends the signal in the form of digital. Okay, now digital signals cannot go so far. They cannot travel so far. So that is why we require telephone lines, cables. What we require? We require cables. Okay, but cables, these telephone lines cannot take digital signals. They cannot take digital signals. So for that we would require a modem. What do we require? A modem. Now what a modem does, it converts the digital signals which are coming from a computer and converted into analog signals which can be easily carried through cables, and that they can be transferred from one place to another. Okay, they can be traveled so far. So that is why modem is required. So here it is written, it can convert the digital signals coming out from computer into the analog signals which can be accepted by the cables, and also the data or the signals which are transmitted through the cables in the form of analog, they can also be converted in the form of digital, because a computer cannot understand analog signals. So that is why modem converts the analog signals into digital form which can easily be understood by a computer. So modem can convert digital signal into analog and analog signals into digital signals. Okay children, so write down true here. Now come to the sixth part. BSNL is one type of web browser. Write down children false, because BSNL is not a web browser. It is a internet service provider. Okay children. Now come to the next question. Name the following. The first one is two web browsers. Write down Mozilla Firefox and Google Chrome. You can write down Safari as well. You can write down Opera as well. Any one of them, any two of them you can write down. Okay. Next is two internet service provider. Now you have to write down the name of the companies which provides the internet connection, internet services, like BSNL. Also you can write down Airtel. If you want to write down Idea, Jio, whatever you can write, you can write it on your book. Now come to the next question. Two search engines. Write down Google and Yahoo. There are many more, but here I have written Google and Yahoo. Come to the next. Two ways to connect internet. Yes. Broadband connection. It is a wire-based connection, and USB modem. It is a wireless connection. Okay. It is a wireless connection. Okay children. So here comes our third question, question number 3. Name the buttons with reference to a web browser window. Now, see children, here it is given a web browser window on page number 71. Here are the buttons present on a web browser window. So the first is, by clicking on this button, one can go back to default page. Write down home page, home button. By clicking on home button, you can go back to the default page. Default means the first page. By clicking on home button, you can go back to the default page, means the first page from where you have started browsing. Okay. Now turn on to page number 76. Second one. It allows you to open another website in the same window. Write down new tab button. New tab button allows you to open another website in the same window. Third one, by clicking this button, one can view the previous pages. Write down back button. You can go back to the previous pages by clicking on the back button. Fourth one, it displays all the files or folders those are downloaded through internet. Write down download button. With the help of this button, you can view the files or folders which you have downloaded from the internet. Now come to the fifth one. By clicking this button, it reloads the web page that you are trying to open. Write down reload or refresh button. Okay. So now children, the This is enough for today. Note down all these answers in your book in a very neat and clean handwriting, and make sure to write down the correct answers, okay? And if you have already done with the answers, just recheck from here. So children, this is enough for today. We are done with the chapter number 4, the internet web browser.